Finally, the two is a question of existence of that sort of and. Man and woman. Man and man. Woman and woman. Existence of lovers is the setting of what Beckett quite rightly calls happiness. Happiness is exactly the same thing as and. When you have and, you have happiness. Happiness also distinguishes the process of love, because happiness is always happiness of and. Happiness can only exist in love, in the conviction of Beckett. At this point of happiness, we once more come up against sexuation. In happiness, man and woman are not the same. There are differences in happiness itself. In happiness, man is the blind custodian of separation, of the between the two. Because in the two, you have also the void between the two. We have not the two without the void between the two. And man is man in love. Man in love is the polarity, the masculine polarity in love is something which is referred to the between the two. The heroine of assez, of enough, will say, quotation 5, nous nous étions scindés, si c'est cela qu'il désirait. Nous nous étions scindés, si c'est cela qu'il désirait.
We were severed, if that is what he desired.
The masculine polarity, indeed, supports a desire for separation. But you have to understand that the desire for separation is the masculine polarity within love. It's not separation against love or without love. It's a proper desire within love of separation in itself. This is not at all a longing to return to solipsism, but rather the desire for the manifestation of the two in the division between the two. Two exists only if there is this between the two, where the void is located as the ontological principle of the two. The between the two, the separation, is in fact the void in the two. The desire of man is assigned to or by this void. It is something like the desire of the two, but of the two with the void between the two. And we might say that mind desires the nothing of the two. Something, it desires the two, but in the two, the nothing of the two. The separation which is immanent to the two. And the feminine polarity desires not at all the nothing of the two, but nothing but the two. That is the infinite tenacity in which the two subsists as such. The instance of the woman is magnificently proclaimed at the very end of Enough. It is there that a woman argues for persistence in opposition to the nothing of the two, in opposition to the void which affects the two from within, and which is symbolized by the man's having left in order to die. In Enough, the man is having left. This woman, so the woman is alone, but she is alone within love. So she is alone, but without separation. Alone, she is always in nothing but the two. And the man left to die was, in fact, in nothing of the two. This woman is the one who insists on the nothing but the two, even if only in its simple memorial tracing within the narrative of Wandering. Quotation 6. In French. Cette notion de calme me vient de lui. Sans lui, je ne l'aurais pas eu. Je m'en vais maintenant tout effacer, sauf les fleurs. Plus de pluie, plus de mamelons, rien que nous deux, nous traînant dans les fleurs. Assez, mes vieux seins sentent sa vieille main.
This notion of calm comes from him. Without him, I would not have had it. Now I'll wipe out everything but the flowers. No more rain, no more mounds, nothing but the two of us dragging through the flowers. Enough, my old breasts feel his old hand.
Naturally, happiness is indeterminately man and woman. It is at once a separating void and the conjunction that reveals it. As happiness, it is the nothing of the two and the nothing but the two. Happiness is the conjunction of the two positions. So it's simultaneously the nothing of the two and the nothing but the two. Such is its inseparable sexuation, immobile and wandering, imperative and story. This happiness is basically what occurs between the beginning and the end of mal vu, mal dit. In French, in English, il sin, il said. An extraordinary text, a difficult text, something like a final text of Beckett, but a marvelous text, really. The entire beginning of Il sin, il said revolves around the word misfortune, misfortune, while the hand leans toward the word happiness. So the entire text is proceeding from misfortune to happiness. At the outset, we have the rigidity of seeing in the grey night, a sort of limbo between life and death. At the end, there arises a type of transparent void, which is really the second night, the night of happiness. So, Il sin, il said is really the fable of the splitting of the night between the first night, the sign night of the grey night of pure being of the one, something like that, and the new possible night, which is always a transparent void which is between the two and nothing but the two. What follows, it's the quotation 7, is the opening passage. In my view, one of the most beautiful texts in the French language, one that captures the brilliance of misfortune, something like that.